joining me. It's lovely to have you here again. You're good to me. I'm doing a set with all Madame Glam today because they very kindly sent me a discount code for you guys to use. So if you've got somebody that wants some pretty nails, you could treat them to Madame Glam. So 50% off is a fantastic code. So normally to get you 50% off you'd have to be a VIP member, but this is just a 2-day thing, so that's absolutely fab. So I'll put the details in the description box for you, and I'll put your bit.ly link in, so if you go via that bit.ly link, just double check, but it should take that discount automatically off for you because I have a normal code anyway. This is just for 2 days. So I'm going to use these today, I think, unless I change my mind, which has never been unheard of before. Rosy Nude, Naughty Me, and You're One in a Melon. This one's got a bit of a glisten. We've got a coral, a nudie pink, and then I've pulled out some gel paints because I'm not sure what design I'm putting on top. I think Mother's Day International's gone, I don't know, because ours is in March in the UK, and we had ours. But I know that across the rest of the world it's at different times. So I'm just going to go around that edge because she's terrible for hanging on to bits, this young lady. There. And I'll do it on voiceover so I can cut out all the lamp curing and everything and just get on with the details. So I've buffed them already. I've just got these tips. Have you seen the things on TikTok where people say, do they really push them tips into your fingers? I know it's a bit of satire, but look how far in they go. This is a glitter planet one. I think it's absolutely fab. So that goes all the way in there. So that's that. I'll zoom you in. I'll stop a rabbiting and we'll just get on with some design. Right, I've done this one in twice speed, and I've already done that index finger. I'm going to cut out anything that I duplicate. I'll try and remember to do that, because some of them are exactly the same techniques, just spread across the nails. So I've already got some paint on my palette because I was going to use a sponge and then I changed my mind. I don't know why. It probably would have been easy with a sponge, but it's not gel paint, it's gel polish, so sometimes your sponge soaks it all up. So I decided to do it with this, and I'm using an ombre brush, which is absolutely rubbish. I must cut it or make it a bit more, all the kind of bristles stick together. So it's not really an ombre, it's more like just an arrow brush. So yeah, I must cut into it and make sure it's got less bristles that don't stick together. Anyway, this is what it is. So I did the one in the melon at the bottom, You're One in a Melon at the bottom. This is a beautiful coral colour, and then up at the top it's the Naughty Me. So just spreading that over it. So just going in with the second coat of this. I don't need a second coat of the You're One in a Melon because that's quite opaque. And now I'm just going to do a top coat of, no I'm not, I'm doing a matte top coat. I want these all matte for a change, that's rare for me, isn't it? Right, the two in the middle, I've put one coat on, I'm just coming in with the second coat, and this is Rosy Nude. It's a beautiful, really pale pink. So, 2 coats of this. And it's a 30 seconds in LED or 2 minutes in a UV system. The Madame Glams come in lovely glass 15ml bottles, and if you've not seen them before, the 21 free formula, HEMA free, cruelty free, palm oil free, certified vegan. Okay, so I wanted to do these a bit sort of abstract liney. I was going to do them French and then changed my mind and decided no, I've done that on all of them, so I wanted to do it a bit different. So I'll just show you a bit of this painting. So I've got a long liner brush and I'm outlining where I want it to be, and then I'm going to fill in between them with Naughty Me. Just deciding, look, there, I'll go there. Work in progress, thinking what you're doing as you go. So the key here is, if you're a beginner and you want it and you think, oh, I can't do that, I can't do a straight line. If you do something that's abstract, it don't matter. If you do curvy, you can just make your curve a bit straighter or a bit thicker or a bit rounder on one edge, or whatever you want to do. You can just play as you go along and just be happy with what you get. It's abstract, it doesn't really matter. Some days my hands are quite still and other days they seem a bit shaky. So I'll just fill all that in and then I'll put some on the other nail, on the ring finger. And then we'll come back and add some paint. There we go. So when I say paint, I mean gel paint. And this is the silver, super sparkly. I would advise, if you can, to have a separate brush for your glitter with this, because it is so packed with glitter. My brush cleans up lovely, except there's tiny, tiny little atom-sized bits of glitter in it, so I try and keep a separate brush for glitter. So I can get a really fine line with this gel paint. The amount of sparkle in that tiny fine line, it's unbelievable. Could have stopped there, but decided to make it a wee bit thicker at the bottom. Look at that. It's crackers, isn't it? Whee, straight down. So if you've not got a steady hand, you can do it where you're not following any other line. You're just doing it randomly somewhere else. I've even had to practice to get these lines, because you get to know how to hold your finger or how to move your brush the more you do it. So what I used to do is I used to try and move the brush like to left or right, whereas what you should do is just pull it towards you. So move your finger so that you're always pulling, oh, I don't know how to explain. You're pulling the tip of the brush behind the bottom of the brush. I'm moving my hand around while I'm telling you that. I don't know. Just watch. I don't explain very well, do I? Just watch. Right, so I've just put dotting tool. This is gel paint in white. Super this. The gel paints take 60 seconds to cure, not 30. And you don't need a top coat. They're not sticky. But you can just top coat over these separately if you want to. So for longevity, probably top coat on top of them. But it's super white, super pigmented. Doesn't show anything through it. It's great. So these little flowers, same technique on them all. I'm just going to follow it through onto some of the other nails, different places, and just a little blob with a dotting tool. I decided there I needed an extra petal in, so I hand painted it. And then in the middle, again, dotting tool just with silver gel paint, just to tie it in together with the lines. And then at this point, when they come out the lamp, that's where I'll sit and look at it and think it needs something else. So what I decided to do is to do some dots. Now this one goes well. 5 little dots there, yeah. Then I decide, I've not cleaned my tool off, look, and it's got a bit, messy. Not happy with that. What are you doing? I've already cured underneath, so it don't matter, it's a matte top coat, I can just wipe it off. Start again. Simples. Oh dear. That's better. So I'll put some on that other middle nail or ring finger, and then I decide I want some more silver on this one. I was thinking of painting more flowers on, and then I thought no, I'll just bring the dots in. So I do a little row of 5 silver, and then I go in between the silver with white, and some little banks of 3 dots. So let me know if you have a go at it, but I love this colourway, aren't they beautiful? So I did sit and contemplate whether to top coat and make them shiny, and I thought, no, stop yourself. Leave it as it is. And that's that. So here they are, all done. I hope you like them, I do. I love them. I think they're quite striking to say that they're fairly simple. I'm hoping they're beginner friendly for you, because you can just paint your lines wherever you want. Don't matter if they're squiggly or not. It's entirely up to you. But it's the colourways really, and the very simple flowers. But I think they're quite striking. So don't forget, massive 50% discount code at the minute, but I've normally got a 30% code anyway if you do miss it. And please don't forget to click the like button if you've enjoyed it, and if you don't mind subscribing, that'd be absolutely fabulous. That'll help us to grow, and I can bring you more videos. So thank you very much, and thank you so much, Madam Glam, for giving me the discount code to offer to everybody. See you soon. Take care.